On Yackin Wit Yoni, we're going to recap Bucks Suns and preview NHL, NBA, and NFL playoff weekend. Also, I'll be answering and giving you the new question of the week. That's all right now on Yackin Wit Yoni. Welcome to this January the 18th edition of Yackin Wit Yoni. I am Ryan Yanishatis. Let's kick things off with talking a little bit about and recapping the game last night. Bucks and Suns, we had a lot to get to today. Bucks finally get a win in Phoenix. They win at 98-84. They played very well in this one. Let's go to the bullet points. First one, Scola and Gortat early. It seems like them two were leading the charge. They were getting down low, getting dunks. Louis Scola's a thorn in every player's side, and even fans, I really can't stand the guy. But the fact of the matter is that them two played very well early on. They were getting their shots. They were even doing some jump shots, but also Shannon Brown was in there, Morris. So, I mean, that the Suns played very well early. Then the second bullet, Ellis and Jennings late. Them two really helped the Bucks get back in the game and eventually win it. If Monte Ellis, I think them two need to work on their three-point shooting a little bit. They have Mike Dunleavy seems to be the guy off the bench to really be able to nail the threes. So I think he's the guy they have to look at. But it was Jennings leading the charge. He's also one of their three-point shooters. So I think it was them two leading the charge to get this team back in it to win it. And then finally, streak is over. I was wrong yesterday. I said 26. They lost 24 in a row. They almost made it 25. They did win. So congratulations to that. They finally got a win at the U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix. They played well. And there was a point where they were losing by 10. It looked like, oh, it's going to happen again. It didn't. They got the win. I figured it would come. So the Bucks do win 98-84. Katie brings it better than ever as she dips into the entertainment and gives us some of the big stories going on. That's every Monday on Yackin Wit Yoni. Now it's for the first time to say it on Yackin Wit Yoni. We're going to preview NHL weekend. Of course, there's no Wisconsin teams to preview for hockey, unless you want to do the Admirals, but we're not going to do that. It's the Hawks. And the puck drops for the first time tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. as the Hawks will be facing the Kings. The Los Angeles Kings are defending Stanley Cup champions. Instead of giving you what to say, because I'm really not good at following the other teams just yet, I'm going to tell you a little bit about who to watch for in this game for the Kings. And the two guys I got written down is Dustin Brown and Drew Doughty. Again, this team won the Stanley Cup last year. It was heroic the way they were able to step up, play good. They played very good hockey in the Stanley Cup Finals, and they were able to get the win, and Los Angeles has been looking for that, so they finally get it. But I think what the Hawks need to do is come out. It's their first game. They're saying that it could be them and the Blues, who's also in their division, and a chance to be in the Western Conference Finals. I read Sports Illustrated. They said they think it'll be the Hawks and the Canucks in the Western Conference Finals, and the Canucks making it. So we'll have to see. But again, the first step is to face the defending Stanley Cup champions in their house. They're not getting their rings or anything, and they raise their banner on, I believe, Tuesday. So they do, or I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think Hawks need to go in there and rain on their parade. And then Sunday night, they will be hosting they'll be in Phoenix to take on the Phoenix Coyotes. The things I have to talk about is Shane Doan, who's day-to-day, so not 100% sure if he's going to be playing, and Keith Yandel. Them are the two to watch out for. If Shane Doan, he's been on the scene for a very long time. He's trying to be the leader of this team. Remember a couple of years ago, the Chicago Blackhawks had a great series with the Phoenix Coyotes. They eventually lost that series. I think it's time to, again, they got to start off good. A 48-game season. Again, the young teams are going to be the ones that are really going to be ready for this, and I think the Hawks are going to be one of them. Hopefully everything. I wore my Patrick Kane shirt yesterday on the show. I think they're ready and able. Should be a good weekend for the Blackhawks. Saturday's game will be on at 2 p.m. on NBC. Sundays will be at 9 p.m. on NBC Sports Network, but locally Comcast Sportsnet Chicago. So that is previewing NHL weekend. All predictions about that later. If you want to be a guest analyst on Yackin Wit Yoni, either via phone or be in studio, just email me at yackinwityoni@yahoo.com or on Facebook, and we will work something out. Okay, now let's dive into previewing NBA weekend. That'll start tonight as the Bulls will be in Boston taking on the Boston Celtics. I believe this is the first time the Bulls will be in Boston this year. They've played. This is a good team. Right now you got Rajon Rondo, who announced his routine, and his routine is pretty crazy. Go online and try to find it. It's unbelievable the stuff he does every day, pregame routine. But nonetheless, Boston's kind of been off the map a little bit. I mean, I think they're still trying to recover with Ray Allen being gone. They still have Paul Pierce. They still have Kevin Garnett. And Rajon Rondo is the future of Boston. So you got to stop all those guys. Kevin Garnett against Carlos Boozer. Carlos Boozer's been playing very good basketball. We'll see how Kevin Garnett's able to stop him. I mean, the Booze Cruise has been all over. Why not make a stop in Boston? So I think that's going to be a fun matchup as well. But I think Rajon Rondo and Kirk Heinrich could be interesting as well. So there's a lot of things going into this game. Can the Bulls win it? Of course they can. But they always highlight, they've done very well on ESPN on Sunday nights, or on Friday nights, and I think they might do it again here tonight, or they might be doing it again here tonight, the way they've been playing on ESPN. So again, the Bulls and the Celtics tonight, that will be on at 6 p.m. on ESPN and WCIU. Saturday, tomorrow night, Bulls will be home at the United Center against the Memphis Grizzlies. Grizzlies are a very good team, as we've all talked about. They're good. They have the talent. They've been really good. They're Michael Conley, Rudy Gay, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen. They have a very good team, a very fast team. And I think the Bulls, if they play the way they did last Saturday, they did not play well at all. So hopefully they'll be able to step up. They got to stop this team. They're young, they're brash, and I think Joakim Noah's going to have some trouble with Marc Gasol. And also, you can't forget about Zach Randolph. The Bulls did lose the last time these two teams met. I believe it was they already met them once and they lost. So I think the Bulls might have some trouble with the Memphis Grizzlies. Zach Randolph just has to be able, and him and Marc Gasol are the leaders. So you might see a battle of the big guys, Boozer and Noah against Zach Randolph and Marc Gasol. Hopefully the Bulls will play very well. And also Bucks and Blazers will be Saturday night as well. From Portland. Portland's one of the good stories. I mean, you look at Damian Lillard, the star guard, LaMarcus Aldridge, who was formerly a Chicago Bull, traded for Tyrese Thomas in the draft. You got a team right there that's trying to win games and they're trying to play well. I also like Nicholas Batum, who I would have loved to see as a Chicago Bull, makes his shots. It's going to be big. The Bucks right now are 2-1 on this road trip, I believe, if I'm counting correctly. Yeah, 2-1. So I think they are going to continue to play well. But again, they're facing a good Portland team. These are two young teams that are hungry. I think it's going to be a very fun matchup. So I think that game's going to be something to tune in for Saturday night to watch the Bucks and the Blazers go at it. Two young teams. I'm excited. Saturday, Bulls Grizzlies 7 o'clock on WGN, and Bucks Blazers Saturday night at 9 p.m. on Fox Sports Wisconsin. Do you want to sponsor Yackin Wit Yoni? Email us at yackinwityoni@yahoo.com and we will work something out. Love to see all my sponsors. Okay, now it's time to preview NFL weekend. Not really going to go in depth with these, but tonight you're going to see both of these on Sunday. You're going to see at 2 p.m. Niners at Falcons, 2 p.m. on Fox. Colin Kaepernick, nicknamed Daddy Longlegs, will be going up against the Falcons' Matt Ryan. I was convinced earlier this week that it was the Seahawks that won because you thought it takes you a while for your brain to translate everything, but I think it was a good job. It should be a fun game, and I'm excited to see it. But my prediction in that one to win is the Niners, Daddy Longlegs. And then the Ravens-Patriots could be Ray Lewis's final game. I'm going to say it is going to be his final game. I'm going to say Patriots going to win, even though the Patriots are now without Gronk. He broke his elbow, I believe, or re-injured his elbow. Their forearm. He's going to this team, but they rebounded against the Texans. They played well. They're at home. I think the luck is about to run out for the Ravens. So I got Niners-Patriots Super Bowl. Okay, now, we are on Facebook. You can like us, message us, and much more. That is Yackin Wit Yoni on Facebook. Now it's time to answer the question of the week. And now, what will the Super Bowl matchup be? We got 3 people answered. Matt said Ravens versus Niners. Carrie said Ravens versus Falcons. Anthony said Niners versus Patriots. I'm personally going to agree with Anthony on that one. I think it's going to be Niners-Patriots Super Bowl. Then we'll get into that at the end. We'll have 2 weeks because next weekend's the Pro Bowl. Then they go down to Bourbon Street and play the Super Bowl February 3rd, I believe it is. Now it's time to unveil a new question of the week. Thank you very much for submitting the last ones for the 21st through the 25th. Who will win the Super Bowl? I will post that Monday when we have the Super Bowl there, and you guys will give me the answers, and we'll see how it goes. Again, the Super Bowl is in 2 weeks, but I want to get to know who was going to win the Super Bowl. I want your opinion and to let me all know. So that is a new question of the week for next week. I'll be posting it starting Monday. Where's the one place to watch all Yackin Wit Yoni programming? It is our home of YouTube. You can watch all episodes. That's Yackin Wit Yoni on YouTube. Now it's time for predictions. Yesterday's show I kind of skipped it. We put the caption in there. So now I'm gonna go through it right now. I'm 3-1 so far the week. Let's go through the weekend. It starts off Bulls Celtics tonight. I'm gonna go Bulls. Blackhawks Kings tomorrow. I am gonna go Hawks. Bulls Grizzlies. I'm gonna go Grizzlies. Bucks Blazers. I'm gonna go Blazers. And Hawks Coyotes. I'm gonna go Hawks again. So I think the Hawks are gonna start out 2-0 on the season again. So we'll be recapping all that on Monday. So that'll wrap it up for this January the 18th edition of Yackin Wit Yoni. I'm Ryan Yanashada saying have a good weekend, and this is and forever will be one guy, one show, enough said.